It was always going to be a tough task for Purdue baseball to open the season at a ranked Southern Miss. The Golden Eagles won more than 40 games a year ago and started the year ranked 21st, meaning they are a strong candidate to not only make the NCAA Tournament, but host a regional in June. In all three games this weekend, Purdue was competitive. The Boilers led in all three contests as late as the sixth inning, but the Eagles rebounded each time to take all three games. Friday, Southern Miss 7, Purdue 6, 10 innings. This was a great back-and-forth game that Purdue led 6-4 with 2 outs in the bottom of the eighth. They were a strike away from getting out of the inning when Brant Blaylock hit a pinch-hit home run on a 3-2 pitch to make it 6-5. Hunter Slater then tied it in the ninth when he scored on a dropped fly ball with 1 out. Southern Miss then loaded the bases with 1 out, but Purdue escaped the jam with a force out at home and a flyout. The Boilers could not walk the tightrope in the 10th. Blaylock led off with a single and went to second on a failed pickoff attempt. He would score the winning run on a walk-off 2-out bases-loaded single from Matthew Guidry. At the plate, Owen Jansen had a great night, going 4 for 4 with a run scored and an RBI. And Nowell also drove in a pair of runs while Wuston Peterson officially took the loss. 3 of Jansen's hits were doubles. Purdue led 1-0, 2-1, and 6-4 but also trailed 4-2 at one point. Southern Miss got single runs in the 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th, while Purdue had 1 in the 3rd, 1 in the 4th, 2 in the 7th, and 2 in the 8th. Saturday, Southern Miss 4, Purdue 2. The Purdue offense only managed 3 hits and Southern Miss pitchers retired 17 of the last 18 batters they faced, but an early 2-0 Purdue lead nearly held up. Bryce Bonner drove in now with a field's choice in the 2nd, and in the 3rd Purdue manufactured a run with an error, a ground out, and a balk. Ryan Beard was strong with a solid 5 1/3 innings pitched but was tagged for a pair of runs in the 6th. Blaylock had an RBI single and Gabe Donaldson tied the game IWTH a sacrifice fly. The Golden Eagles then went in front when Blaylock scored on single from Stormy Cooper. Southern Miss added an insurance run in the 8th and Purdue finally got a base runner in the 9th on a single from Cole McKenzie. Jansen then grounded into a double play when the threat, however. Beard took the loss despite only giving up 2 earned runs. Sunday, Southern Miss 16, Purdue 7. This game was much closer than the final score indicated, as Purdue led 7-4 in the bottom of HTE's 6th before the bullpen completely melted down. Patrick J. Smith walked in 3 runs in the inning and All-American Matt Wallner added a 2-run single as the Golden Eagles scored 5 in the 6th to make it 9-7. They then blew the game open in the 8th with 7 runs on 6 hits and an error. Wallner showed why he was an All-American with 5 RBI for Southern Miss, 3 of which came on a first-inning home run. Purdue was down 4-0 after an inning, but the Boilers responded with 5 runs of their own in the 2nd. Patrick W. Smith drove in 2 runs with a single in the inning and Johnny Sage also had an RBI. Purdue would add to its lead with 2 in the 5th on sacrifice flies from Zach Fascia and Jansen. Peterson took his 2nd loss of the weekend in relief, but the bullpen was shelled. Andrew Bohm settled in for 4 1/3 innings after a rough first inning, but you're not going to win many games when the bullpen gives up 12 runs. Kyle Wade came in and got a big strikeout to end the 6th and pitched a spotless 7th, but gave up 2 hits and a walk to start the 8th before being pulled. So it was a very rough start to the year against an excellent team, but Purdue should be encouraged it went toe-to-toe in all 3 games. It does not get any easier next weekend as Purdue goes to No. 16 Texas for 4 games. Texas was in last season's College World Series and already won a pair of road games at Louisiana this weekend. Jansen finished the weekend 5 of 11 at the plate and Fascia was 4 of 7.